Thank you for watching Ebony Ladies in the DR. I'm your host, Bridget. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Gracias por mirar. Today, everybody, Ebony Lady in the DR, our newest Ebony Lady. And if you all watch my channels, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, you've seen this lovely face many times. Everybody say, well, hello to Miss Yolanda. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so Yolanda we're gonna ask her some nosy questions, y'all. We're gonna ask her. So this is Single Ladies in the DR. Ha ha ha. Okay, so Yolanda, I always ask all of my guests, why the DR? First, where you from? How long you been here? And why the Dominican Republic?
Okay, I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
Southeast side.
Okay.
And I came here actually by accident initially.
Oh.
I was looking for another trip and I didn't want to plan anything myself. So I went to a travel agency as I was driving, just stopped randomly, and I asked about Puerto Cana. I haven't made it there yet.
Okay.
But that was the intent. And she was like, well, hey, I went to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and I had a ball. What about there?
Okay.
Never been, wasn't even on my radar. I came back.
That's what happens, isn't it?
That's what happens. And the last time I was here, I said I could live here.
Yeah.
I felt
it's that
peace.
feeling. Right, absolutely. So how long have you been here?
This is my 4th year.
So she's been here 4 years, senior to me, you guys. You know, we just celebrated 3 years. How is your Spanish?
It's a work in progress.
She's
a
learning.
Slow work in progress.
Do you find it difficult to maneuver as an American without knowing Spanish? You've been here 4 years.
It can be challenging, but that doesn't mean you give up.
Right, and it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. Would it help? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it required? Absolutely. But you can make it to a degree without it. You have a lot of people that's willing to help, as long as you understand that privacy is pretty much out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Take the help, and you'll be fine.
That's true. That, you know, nobody's ever said that. That is so true. So you got to be trusting to a certain extent, because when you're taking people with you, if you need people to go to the bank with you, they're going to be hearing a little bit about your financials, you know, like a little bit of what you have in the bank. They're going to know what you're paying for rent, or, you know, just certain things. So it is, you got to be open to sharing a little bit of your personal information, so to speak, but don't put yourself out there where, you know, you could get scammed, or don't give your bank account numbers, you know, stuff, you know, common sense stuff. But yeah, some things you are gonna have to open up and share with, and that's why you want to build good relationships with people, especially in a foreign country. You want to show people that you're open and understanding of a different culture, right?
Absolutely.
You can't come here with that, we do it like this in America, we do it like this in Chicago. Don't nobody want to hear that. The first thing they thinking in their mind, Dominicans are way nicer than Americans. I know y'all gonna be mad at me, because y'all always get mad at me about something, but Dominicans are way nicer than Americans, because Americans gonna tell you in a heartbeat, take your ass back to wherever you came from. No one has ever said, well, go back to the U.S. If you don't like it, they may think it, but they don't say it. And you know, Americans are quick to verbalize it. So that's something I really appreciate. Okay, so 4 years here, what is something you not regret? I talked about my washing machine. That was my only regret. 4 years here, what do you regret not bringing or not preparing for in advance?
Okay. Before I get to that, based upon what you just stated, I think you have to realize when you're coming to a different country, that it's your responsibility to learn everything that you need. Don't expect people to change, because this is their land.
Right.
And when you come, there are already preconceived notions.
Spoiled Americans.
That are not necessarily true.
Right.
But it's your job to let people see the other side that they haven't seen on Facebook, or their relatives someplace else have shared with them. It's your job to say, this is a different side, this is another side.
Yeah.
And so you feel sort of obligated to do what's right.
Yeah, to be better.
Yes, absolutely.
You do. You really do. You really do. And I'll never forget, me and Dobbins, I think it was our first year here. And we got to know, some of our neighbors, and they were Dominican, the other ones, they were Canadian. And it was kind of a compliment, but it was kind of a backhand compliment, you know what I'm saying? They were like, I didn't know Black Americans were so nice. That's a backhand compliment. You know what I mean? But it was good on our part that our families and our parents raised us to be good people, decent people. But then on the other hand, it was like, well, damn, y'all ain't never met Black people that were nice and that kept their houses clean, and you know what I'm saying? But that's how you want to present yourself in the world, and then go a little bit extra when you go to another country. Show out. Be like, yeah, all Black Americans are cool and fun and welcoming into their home and all of that kind of stuff.
We're not all
what I mean? We're not all twerking. We're not all twerking. So that's what I want to say about that. So yeah, I agree. All right, so back to my question. 4 years here. Anything you regret not doing prior to being here, or regret not bringing with you? I know you was talking about some collard greens, y'all. We just had breakfast, and she was talking about collard greens. You can't find them here in the Dominican, that type of thing. But other than that, what?
I think what I regret the most was not properly preparing to leave the country for another country.
So what do you mean? Finances, taxes,
just everything.
Okay.
Basically, when I made the decision to be here, it was a save Yolanda mode. I was just
mental.
I was just tired. I was burned out.
That's it. And a lot of people are going through the same thing.
Exactly. And the peace that I felt, I needed that, because I needed the old Yolanda to return, because the new one wasn't my friend. We were struggling.
Right.
And so if I would have prepared better, it would have been a smoother transition. But beyond that, there's nothing else that I really would have brought.
Right. Okay. I understand.
I mean, you're going to pay for whatever you get here. You're going to pay extra, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But you get what you need, and you find that you don't need as much.
That's it. I tell my subscribers that all the time. And then people that are contemplating doing it, if you're at that breaking point, and I turn this into a therapy session, but if you're at that breaking point, do it. Go walk away from whatever it is you need to walk away from to save yourself. Put your mental health first. Come down here, reach out to us. Ebony Ladies and DI, we're here for you. Reach out to us, ask us questions to make your transition a little bit easier. That was the sole purpose of me starting this channel, to take away some of the headaches and the hiccups that we went through by not knowing. You know what I mean? So it felt really good to share information so people won't kind of make we don't make a lot of mistakes, but just kind of won't have to have the same rough transition. You know what I'm saying?
If you ever heard, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you ever heard that saying, closed mouths don't get fed.
Oh my God.
No one's going to give you anything. You have to speak up for what you want, what you need.
Right, and what you need.
That's a requirement.
Yeah, you have to, especially in a foreign country. That's something you have to do. So I know a lot of my subscribers are going to be like, damn, Yolanda young. Y'all retired young, blah, blah, blah. That's what they always want to say. So, look, you can look at her and tell she ain't 62. She ain't getting no Social Security check. We ain't going to talk about her age, but she ain't getting no Social Security check. So people are going to say, well, Yolanda, what are you doing? Do you work? How are you working in the DR? Are you a citizen? So share with people that want to come here and work, because she does work. And so I'm gonna let her share that with you all and give you all some information. Okay.
Well, I think the biggest thing is I knew I had to work. I knew I had to have a job. That was, right. That was without question. So before I came, that's the one thing that I did.
Good.
Was I started applying for jobs here and also another location, and the job came up here. So I was like, okay, well, this one won.
That's it.
However, my first job was illegal. It was not supposed to be, but it turned out I was here illegally. However, that was rectified within the same year.
Very good. So, can we say where you work? Is
Sure.
Okay. Okay,
Sure.
so you work at Punta Cana Village. Mm-hmm. She works at Punta Cana Village International School. Yolanda, a Black American foreigner, was the teacher of the year for 2021. You know what I'm saying? We just told y'all, come down here and show out. Don't come down here and blend in. Come down here and show out. Make them proud to have us in their country. Don't come to their country and be a burden. You know what I'm saying? Come here. Open up the only #1 bridal salon in the city. You know what I'm saying? Come here and be teacher of the year. So come to another country and do big things. If it's just being the #1 beach bum, because I had that title for 2 years. But, if you want to come here and be the #1 beach bum, come here and do that. Do it well. Look good on the beach. You know what I'm saying? But bring your best self here. So she is at the Punta Cana International School as a teacher. So was it a long process?
No.
To get hired on and to do everything?
Well, I will tell you this. What I have learned, and again, everything that I've done here has been through trial and error. Okay. Just like everything you say, okay, that works, I'll do that again. Right. That doesn't work, okay, I'm done with that.
Right.
So I find that if you're hired someplace else, your packages are better to bring you in. I was already here. So if I wasn't here, I probably would have gotten a different package.
Okay. Oh, something to think about. So just give them an idea. What's in your package? Do you have medical insurance? Does it include housing? Do they fly you here? Is it a 1-year contract? Give us a little bit of details.
So they did not fly me here, but I do qualify. At this point, I haven't used it yet, but I do qualify for my round trip tickets to go home and come back.
Wow. How many a year? That's
just
important. One a year. That's
just
good.
one at your 3-year period.
Mark. Okay, nice.
So I'm actually entitled to it now.
Okay.
I have basic insurance. I need to actually upgrade that.
Okay.
I do have a housing stipend this time around.
Okay.
At first, I didn't have a stipend, but it was covered. This time it's a stipend, and I just add on to it.
Okay.
To make it work. We have bonuses. They might give us like food tickets for the grocery stores.
Nice.
And all of that. It's just different things that they do to compensate, which is not uncommon because most places don't pay that well, but they compensate with the needs.
Things. Right.
So it works. It works for you.
Good. So those of you that are interested in teaching, so we said she was teacher of the year at an international school and speaks no Spanish. So if you think you have to know how to speak Spanish to work as an English teacher in the international school, you absolutely do not. Her kids are amazing. They're probably going to be the ones that end up teaching her Spanish. They speak 3-4 languages at the international school. So it is like such a blessing to be able to come and live here. Y'all, it's March. And y'all know my parents left and we are here in shorts and sundresses and get ready to go to the beach when we finish shooting this episode. And my mom is mad because she's back in Memphis and it's snowing. They actually have snow on the ground today. So if you're thinking about paradise, if you're thinking about giving up those cold winters and all that stuff, hey, come on. Do you miss Chicago winter? Do you miss shoveling
I don't
snow?
miss Chicago.
You don't miss Chicago, y'all. I don't miss the States. Y'all know how much I go home. Very seldom. But, we're happy to have Yolanda here. And, I told y'all, single ladies in the DR. Yolanda is single. That's a whole nother episode because this single lady in the DR right here, she can meet a man. Okay? So, we're going to talk about that next time on another episode so y'all can pick her brain and ask her questions about being a Black American here, single. And y'all, Yolanda moved here alone. No kids, no husband. So I'm going to ask her one final question. What was that like? Was there any fear? So y'all have to know her. This lady fearless. She like me. But for somebody else it might be a little scary. But any fears?
There were no fears.
No fears.
A lot of things I did not consider that maybe I should have feared, but it wasn't even a consideration.
Right. You know what I mean?
Think about it.
Because when it's time to go, you're like, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm out of
time
here.
to go.
Yeah,
we're gonna figure it out.
That's it. And everything works out. Everything that's meant to be works out. Right?
Absolutely.
Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Definitely. Y'all, thank y'all for watching. Any last words for people that want to move? Give them advice. Give everybody a piece of advice on moving to Punta Cana.
Well, I will say this. We're in Punta Cana, but it's not the only place.
It's just the best place.
So many options.
Yeah, you do.
So many options. And it's your life, and you get one. No one has ever come back from heaven or hell and personally have a conversation with me about what they should have did. So enjoy your life. It's one, and do whatever it is you want to do.
That's it. That's what I told them. You can always go back,
but you won't. You won't.
You won't want to. You know, if you come here, watch all my videos, subscribe to my channel, and it'll answer all your questions, and it'll keep you from making a whole bunch of crazy mistakes. And if you come here and follow advice of the videos and, you know, get the information, you won't want to go back. You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to be like Bridget and Yolanda. I'm going to make this thing work, because I am tired of shoveling snow in March. I am tired of cold weather.
Or you're going to be one of those people that come to one island and just start island hopping.
It ain't nothing wrong with that, you know, shoot, because I ain't have Diamond and Bella. I'd be island hopping right now too as a single lady. So, you know what I mean? It's harder to take a husband and a dog, y'all. Ooh, I got to stay here in Punta Cana in one spot. But that's all right. We are happy to be here. Thank you very, very much for your time, young lady. I know this is a busy lady right here, y'all. So, but thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it. Yep. So, you look, y'all. Ebony Ladies in the DR every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. I appreciate all my subscribers. I know y'all going to have questions for her and a job, because y'all always asking me about what can y'all do for work. Put it in the comment section. I'm going to forward it to her so she can answer some questions for y'all in more detail if y'all need it. But until next time, enjoy your weather wherever you are. If it is cold when you're shoveling snow, go inside, have some hot chocolate, watch a movie, put it on Lifetime channel and go to sleep. If you're in a warm weather, beautiful place like us, meet us on the beach. We're headed to Malia. See you later.